The way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Now that ain't working, that's the way you do it. Let me tell you, damn guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. To the little faggot with the earring and the makeup. Yeah, buddy, that's his own hair. The little faggot got his own jet airplane. The little faggot, he's a millionaire. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Move, move.
Here we are with 29. Dean Smith. He has brought a lovely Mark II estate. Dean, how long did it take you to get down there, first of all?
I think it was about 6 or 7 hours.
6 or 7 hours. Wow. So your fuel bill's going to cost quite a lot then this weekend, I'm guessing. Beautiful car. It seems quite clean. How's the work been for you, prep-wise?
Alright. I've not been racing that much. I've been taking time off so I can build new cars.
Yeah.
So, decided to take that.
Yeah. This afternoon / this evening, it should be very, very good in terms of material. As you can see, there's a Rolls Royce next to us. There's micro limos here this evening. Obviously, there's yourselves and like estates. We've got Yank estates. There's a lot of material. What's the plan for today? Because if you don't already know, you don't have to qualify for the finals. It's like we're just going to get everybody lined up, and there's 2 finals because of the amount of cars that we've got today. So what's your plan? Are you just going to go for a crash?
Crash and a road.
Yeah? Do a bit of both?
Yep.
Yeah?
Bit of both.
Yeah,
Might not
that'd be
be
good
as
to see.
fast as I used to be.
Yeah, well that's it now. You know, people have like fast periods, and then somebody else comes along, and they're faster, and then somebody else. So there always seems to be a faster person who comes along in so many more months.
Yep.
Well, that's just racing, isn't it?
Yep.
That's
Just
racing
need to
for
move
you.
on.
Yeah, yeah. So where did you originally find the car?
It was in a scrapyard.
Scrapyard. Yeah. Was this a few years ago, or was it quite recent?
I would say a few years ago. I
years
just
ago.
never got around to building it that much.
Ah,
And
right.
then
Yeah.
obviously I just started
Yeah, you
But
used to a
a month
Merc,
ago.
aren't you? Yeah.
America State done
Yeah.
because I'm good with their car.
Yeah. Well, thanks for chatting with us, Dean. It's been good to see you, and good luck for this evening.
No problem. Nice to meet you too.
Here we are with 207 Caleb Francis in a beautiful, crispy A60 estate. You've made it without the car falling to pieces. How was the building journey been for you?
It's been alright. It's questionable car because it looks like an A60, but underneath it's just brown crisp, and the paint on the outside makes it look nice.
Yeah.
It's probably going to go around the bend first race and literally fall apart like Lego pieces, but hopefully my welding's done a good enough job to hold it together.
Yeah.
If not, I'm probably going to have to whip out the ratchet straps and just hold it together with them.
That's it, yeah, that's it. Hopefully, it can last a day. It's always nice to see the older cars not get destroyed in Heat 1. As much as it's good for the spectators, for your guys' point of view, it's not so great coming all this way down here and getting destroyed first race, and you can't do anything else for the rest of the evening. So it's good to see it when you can kind of get the day out of it and still have a nice crash. What's the plan for today then? Are you just gonna see what happens?
Keep it alive till the final. As soon as the final comes around, whoever's sat up, I'm going in.
Yeah, and lots of material there, isn't there? Like a lot of material. We've got all kinds.
Oh yeah, tons.
Definitely for the finals and the last few races of the evening. You know, it'll be like mixed. So you're gonna have like micro limos out with big yanks. That's gonna be quite funny to see, actually. So definitely something different.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a great night, in my opinion. If it turns out to be a Roddy night, I'm going to be very surprised, because all these lads, a lot of them aren't they're not the Rod type.
Yeah.
And some of them that are, when they do get a big car, they do tend to have a bit of a smash.
That's it, yeah.
You know, maybe every race is going to be a massacre, and it's just last man standing, or it's either that or every single person finishes with not a scratch on their car, but we have to wait and see.
Yeah, that's it. Hopefully, obviously, there's a few rules tonight. No oppo. A few other rules as well, which we'll mention later on. Now, a few people would disagree with that, but in the past, and I'm sure you can agree, we've had meetings with no oppo and stuff like that, and the meetings have actually become better off because it's just a lot more entertaining sometimes, isn't it? I know when you say to people straight away, no oppo, they're like, well, that's a bit boring. But all it takes is a car to die off at the end of the straight, and you've got your action there for that race.
Yeah, it's the old school way from many years ago when people didn't even think about turning it the wrong way.
Yeah.
When the car wasn't really strong enough for it. It's like all the old Wimbledon meetings. You could have a ton of cars on track, but nobody would be going the wrong way, and still there'd be tons of action. That would be great.
Yeah.
Because everyone's going the right way. As soon as one car goes, everybody else just piles in.
That's it, and we've got a massive amount of entries here today. On the sheet of paper, we are looking at 46 cars, which is a lot for Roblox. An extreme amount. So we've got 2 finals and stuff like that. It's great to see though people, especially some of the older boys who've raced with us not for very long. They've raced in the past and then come back here today. It's good to see from that kind of point of view, isn't it? Race with some older folk.
Yeah, it's good to see some people coming back. But me, I've been in this game on RCR for a year now, so
yeah,
I've got grey hair basically compared to some of these lot.
Yeah, exactly, that's it. And it's crazy to see how much we've changed. I mean, I remember just this time around last year, we had hardly no templated cars, and from then to now, we have all kinds of cars, templated ones. It's just so good of what we've been able to get hold of and make and race as well. It's been crazy.
Plus, your tracks don't look like the Mr. Maker shapes.
Yeah,
anymore.
sadly, not the square ones. Now, if you speak to some people, they would disagree and they would say bring them back because they actually thought it was better. But obviously, everybody has their own opinion. I'm just trying to make it realistic. So, yeah.
Well, I don't think Arlington's like a square in real life.
Yeah, no. But yeah, it's been good talking to you. Thank you, and I hope you can have a decent day out of your whip.
Yep, thank you very much.
Here we are with 232 Cameron Nelson, another Scotsman, in a quite rare seeing Scorpio hearse now, Cameron. It is very pink and quite nice. How long has it took you to build it?
Take me but maybe 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I had a lot of help for most of the family. None of them are here because obviously long distance from Scotland all the way down to Arlington down
Yeah.
here. But yeah, take me about 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Now, if you said that to some people, that would be like, some people would say that's not a lot of time. Others would say that's a very long time. It just depends how involved you are. But obviously, it's a lot different to how the days used to be building bangers, especially with the older stuff. There's so much more involved. You know, you're having to put your own axles on, your own springs. You're having to weld plating on because half of your car's missing off. It's crazy the amount of effort you guys have put in. So credit to you, Cameron, because you've got one of these cars today that not a lot of people have.
Taking me about maybe 6 hours and 45 minutes to get down from here, plus stops. So I set off around 1 o'clock this morning. Yeah. Well, I'm late. I had my girlfriend driving down, so
Yeah.
so
Oh well, that's not
I
too
managed
bad.
to.
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful Scorpio hearse. What's the plan for today?
Obviously there's no Oppo because just basically
Yeah.
I'm not gonna road around.
Yeah.
I just want to. It's an old car.
Yeah.
But it's
Just
I
want to have
think
a bit of fun.
just have a bit of fun. Yeah,
Just have a bit of
maybe
fun.
have a bit of fun if
Yeah.
I'm racing against you, maybe.
That's what we like to hear.
Maybe.
A few people was complaining about the no Oppo. I personally think sometimes you better not having the Oppo because all it takes is somebody to park it up, and then that's the race over and done with. You know, everyone will be going to that pile up. Today is about having a bit of fun, like you've just said, and having a smash to celebrate 3 years of RCR running. Do you think it's a good idea having an Oppo or not?
I think I intentionally I don't like Oppo because sometimes it can ruin your race. If you
Yeah.
know what I mean. Like I got done on Oppo at last year's World Final for the Unlimited Bangers in my last chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
I managed to still get a good result, but just unfortunately I just missed out.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Oppo can be
but,
quite a useful tool at times, but some meetings you've just got to have no Oppo, and you never know, it could be the best meeting of the year today. We've got the material
yeah,
there, we've got the drivers there, we've just got to pull it all together, and hopefully it could be up there. What are your thoughts on the later races this evening? I don't know if you're aware. You're going to be out with like micros and the smaller stuff.
I know I've actually not been aware with that. But
Yeah.
yeah, so basically I'm kind of used to not having Oppo because at my home track, Kelvin Beef Race Ball,
Yeah.
you don't really get Oppo. You
Yeah.
don't really get many people going on Oppo.
Yeah.
But
What's
yeah, I would say I know I race around there. Sometimes I race around there in real life, but so yeah.
Yeah, well, thank
Not
you for
much
speaking to us. You've got a beautiful Scorpio hearse. Good luck, have fun. Don't hit people too hard because they are quite powerful machines. And have a great day. Thank you for speaking with us.
Yeah, thank you.